Two boys.
One brain cell.
I'm Pyro.
I'm the Chuckness.
And shout out to our Patreon,
Timmy,
for some NOFX Backstage Passport episode 1.
Oh, yeah. We got a long one for y'all today.
Yeah, and we'll be checking out this entire series, from my understanding.
Ooh.
We made a little deal, me and Timmy and you, before we took our break. So like last November or September or whatever the hell that was.
Yeah.
That we would kind of do this. So this is pretty exciting. I've heard a lot about this. If I remember correctly, in the book we read about NOFX a year or two ago, they kind of mentioned this as well. Like it's their TV show that they shot. I want to see what kind of shenanigans they're gonna.
Oh, and we know there's some shenanigans.
Well, I imagine, yeah, absolutely. You remember how many pee breaks they took when we saw them live?
Huh?
You remember how many pee breaks they would take?
Yeah.
Those fuckers. I've never seen a band do that. We're gonna take a pee break. We'll be back and just walk off. God damn, at least they're fucking honest.
And my personal favorite was, we're gonna take a pee break. We'll be back, and then Fat Mike didn't go pee. He's still there talking to us.
You're a dirty fucking snitch, okay? Damn, dude. I'm sorry about him, Mike. He's a piece of shit. Fucking hell.
Everybody else went pee. It's fine.
You fucking snitch. Snitches end up in ditches, Chuck. Golly. That's what I was taught growing up.
Well, there's a ditch nearby, right?
There is.
I'm
There's lots of ditches out this way. So Chuck says, end it now, please. Please. All right, so let's get it.
Let's do it.
Coming up this season on Backstage Passport, we want to play as many countries as we can before we're too old to go anywhere.
What is wrong with you people?
There's 2,000 kids out there. There is going to be a riot.
If you would have showed up earlier, I probably would have strangled you.
Here's the truck advertising the show right now. We have more fun than any other band in the world.
I want to be Jewish. A breakdance competition in Israel.
No, I'm married and I don't fucking hang out with chicks.
I swear to God, we're the most dysfunctional organization there is.
I like that, buddy.
If we need to pause it all, just tap the space bar if you have any commentary.
We're in Singapore, a country you're not supposed to do any drugs in.
I'll manage the out of this whole retarded rock show.
We're NOFX. I'm screwing up since 1983. But these days we've got mortgages and families. So we're going on a sketchy tour. No country is too obscure. We're gonna drink and cough and fight and snort. We're NOFX. This is Backstage Passport.
When they releasing that,
What?
when they releasing that, it's a banger.
No shit. I wonder if they did drop that as a single or at least something, because it really is good. You aren't wrong. I was wondering the same thing. I'm like, I'm going to add that to my playlist.
Right.
Damn. Let us know in the comments, guys.
NOFX, we've been playing for almost 25 years now. We're the biggest punk band in the world that's totally independent. We've never been on a major label. We put out our own records. We basically do everything by ourselves.
I heard they suck live, though.
Yeah, me too.
The first 10 years we were playing, things were total chaos. I used to book our tours by myself with stolen calling card numbers. It was great because it was a disaster. Now we're all older and we have families and we have, house payments. Touring the U.S., it's just not what it used to be. It's not dangerous anymore. It's predictable. And yeah, it gets a little boring. It's corporate rock and it sucks. So we came up with the idea, let's play crazy cities all over the world. And it's going to be like playing shows a long time ago. Because when you play weird, crazy cities, crazy is going to happen.
That's it.
So the plan is to start off in South America. We're going to go to Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Peru, Ecuador.
Listen, I don't know if it's a real risk going to South America. Like, they have a massive Ramones fan base down there. Like, South Americans love metal. like from the 80s. It's like the 80s just hit over there, and they fucking love these guys. Like, dude, I saw Megadeth like it's like 5 or 10 years ago. They had a show, and it was like L.A. They never left. You know, from the 80s when they're at the highest peak. They just have this appreciation for punk and metal over there. So I don't even know if that's really risky, to be honest with you.
Well, I think
this was kind of a safe bet, but it is dangerous.
I think they're just going for wild and crazy.
Fair enough.
At the shows and wherever else.
Yeah.
So, like, if you have those good fan bases that stay loyal to that old school genre, they're gonna get wild and crazy.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. In the area, I guess being foreign, I guess I was just saying that they're gonna have a big pull probably.
Yeah, maybe not a ton of like
so they'll have
small
a big
show kind of. They're gonna get that big show dangerous element.
Maybe, yeah,
potentially. You know, like 5,000 people starting a riot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which sounds like what they were going for here.
Yeah, I did hear that. Yeah. I guess you're right. It could be more dangerous still per chance and different because you have different safety rules and all that stuff over in different countries.
I mean,
fair enough. I guess I was thinking more poll wise. Like it's not dangerous to book something over there when you're a metal or a punk band because you're gonna get sold out. It's gonna be a good poll.
I'm not so sure they were going for let's go play 100-person shows again.
Yeah. Okay. No, I wasn't saying that. I was just saying in general. I just know that the market is there down there. That's all.
I didn't know the market was that big down there either.
It's crazy.
I'm not hip to my geography though either.
Oh,
you'll have that.
Fucking ignorant ass American.
100%.
Unreal. And source, Colombia. But then Moscow, Singapore, Beijing, South Africa. Since most of the people in NOFX are 40, not me, it's probably the last time we'll get to travel all these crazy places. Go around and around and
I've been trying to plan this tour and I haven't slept properly for a minute.
Hey, we met him.
Yeah.
we pretty much do everything ourselves.
As in, I do everything.
That's what I mean by we.
Yeah.
He does everything. Ken books our tours. Whatever goes wrong, it's all his fault.
Whatever goes right is all Mike's credit.
This tour is a booking agent's nightmare. We're not dealing with professionals at all. It's all pretty much verbal agreements. Kent had to deal with, I don't know, how many different languages. I think it's driving him crazy. We're hoping not to get killed or kidnapped.
I think that was the point. Drive Kent crazy here.
I feel there's a weird. They enjoy this a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Even when we were talking with Mike and he's like, yeah, Ken will take care of you. He'll take care of everything. Anything you need, just let him know.
Yeah,
like he's gonna be there, fucking holding our hands or some shit.
Right.
He wasn't.
No.
Where the fuck were you, Kent? Where the fuck were you? We went into so many rooms we weren't supposed to go into.
We did.
We were lost.
No one was still too funny.
I really don't like leaving home for long periods of time. It sucks.
You gonna miss Daddy? Yeah.
It's always been hard to leave my wife, but now it's especially hard because my daughter is only 2 and she doesn't understand why I'm leaving her. Doodle, you want to go make a baba with Daddy?
No.
She'll give it to you. I'll just make it with you.
No.
No. I don't blame you.
No, you call with Daddy. You want to go? You what? I don't want you to go with Daddy.
You don't have to go with Daddy.
Oh, no.
This is what I have to bring on tour to make tour fun. I'm kind of a pill guy. These are some sleeping pills, Sominex. This is Imodium. Those are Atarax. Those are Laxia. The yellows, those are Doxepin. Those help you sleep on the plane. These blue ones, not sure what they're called, but they make you real peppy. The Valiums. Valiums are good before the show and after the show. This is Benadryl. Oh, those are aspirin. Muscle relaxers. And these are phenobarbital, I think. So that's my medicines.
The problem is I haven't practiced very much. Oops.
Eric Melvin has a heart of gold and hands of lead when he's playing the accordion or the guitar. We've been best friends since we were both 16. We both started being really bad musicians. And over all these years, I've gotten a lot better.
We really kind of have to watch what we do, and we're not really very good at watching what we do. I would hate for one of us to end up in jail for just being dumb.
My pre-tour ritual of shaving the head. Now.
Why do we call Smelly? Because he used to take a lot of acid, and his farts were really bad when he was on acid. The heroin farts weren't half as bad as the acid farts.
That's where I poo.
Smelly was a junkie for 6 years, and we gave him an ultimatum. We said, if you don't stop doing heroin, we're not going to let you play on our new album. So he quit everything, and he's been sober for almost 16 years.
Oh my God, you missed this huge piece right here.
Good for him.
One aspect of being gone for this long is it's going to be very hard for me. When I'm at home, I spend most of my day with my wife. So when we're not together, I miss her. It was love at first sight, and it's hard for me to be away from her.
My arm slipped.
Oh, you What I'm looking forward to on this tour, sketchy places, sketchy clubs, sketchy promoters, sketchy kids. I love that feeling of danger. God knows what we're going to be stepping into.
Pop-Tarts, my Twinkies, my Oreos. This is like my survival kit. Did I forget anything? I probably shouldn't bring these home. They're gonna make me fat. I don't really dig the food in other countries. I have a hard time. I'm a picky eater. So I'm not taking any chances. Yeah, I need those.
Hefe is like a cross between Carlos Santana and Cheech Marin. I'm not gonna say idiot savant because he won't know what savant means.
That's all the food? Now I gotta put all the clothes in.
What time is the car coming?
15 minutes.
You don't what? I do it to give a kiss.
You don't want to give a kiss?
Yeah.
I have to leave though, honey. I love you. My wife doesn't like that I'm going on this tour and I'm going to crazy places because she worries about me and she knows that I'm not gonna take care of myself. We're gonna be in a lot of dangerous places. It could be a total disaster.
Manager in charge of everything.
He was working on his tour for weeks, and I think that was it. The dam broke.
Damn it. Why is that such a Chuck thing to have happen right there?
What do you mean?
Well, you're just like, I can't handle it anymore.
I'm done.
It's getting fucked up. Oh, that's good.
Brazil. Today we just got off the plane. Very tired. We don't sleep very much. We sleep about 2 hours, maybe 1 hour. Now we're gonna go to the hotel in Rio.
Got an invitation to go to Anarchy Camp. There will be twisted, fighting all in an evening. To make some reservations for next year's Anarchy Camp.
Our first stop of the tour is Rio, but we get to the hotel and Kent is totally hammered. Kent books our tours, does our sound, he tries to manage us. You really should have 4 different people doing those jobs, but we have Kent.
And how much did you have to drink on the plane?
Nothing.
I don't know why, but drunk people trying to tell people they're not drunk is the funniest shit every single time. Yeah, I'm not even that drunk. And you're like, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about?
I get to the hotel and Kent's hammered. It was, all right, dude, we just got here. We got these responsibilities, and you're fucking faced.
He was working on his tour for weeks, losing sleep, stressing, and I think that was it. The dam broke over at Bodless Centenario. First day. We haven't even done the first show yet.
Manager in charge of everything. I don't know what happened.
This tour is going to be great.
You guys are so stupid, but hey, I am that guy now.
I'm bleeding.
So good. Get him out of here. We're going to go see Jesus, and we're going to eat a big lunch. It's going to be gnarly. Manager.
Once we sort of crowd Kent back to his room, it was the middle of the day. We had to go see the city.
Melba!
Yeah, buddy. Where are we going? Take me with you. Hey, dude, I'm seeing out. Where are we going? We're going to meet at the Christ. And you're going to beg forgiveness on the mountaintop.
So come along with me. We can dance and trip and be and kiss.
Wow.
We gotta get the manual and put it in the oven till it cooks.
Kristen's trying to get a hold of Kent.
Since I haven't heard from my husband, just wanted to make sure he's not in jail.
Wow, this one's
So we're backstage at Rio, getting ready to play. It's the countdown, 15 minutes to go. We're warming up, and I know that this is going to be a train wreck.
I'm dead. I'm so in trouble.
It's a good thing everybody knows they suck live.
Yeah, right?
We should rehearse before tours, because then it gives me a chance to warm up my voice.
If we had a choice of sucking on stage or not sucking, we'd prefer the not sucking. But there's not that much difference between sucking and not sucking for us. We almost sound exactly the same. And I don't even know if people know the difference.
Now we're over 30, and I look, oh God.
It's terrible, it's gonna be terrible.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
That was such a normie thing to have. Like, I'm tired. I don't want to put in the effort for this.
It's 5 minutes.
They're just practicing now. You're just like, oh, shit. Waiting till the last second for the test. You know what I mean?
I love that.
No,
I'm 30. We're over 30. Oh, this is going to suck.
That's great.
No, thank you.
Kid, you all right?
I'm coming along. Everything okay here?
Yeah, Kent got real drunk, but, you know, he showed up and did his job just like he always does.
Why didn't we practice before this tour started, Smelly?
We're lazy. That's the real reason.
Now we're paying the price. Actually, no. The price.
Well, was there like 3,000 kids there, 4,000 kids? We could hear them screaming, and I'm going like, oh, no, we are so not ready for this. We haven't practiced.
First Brazil show, it started off great. The crowd was amazing. But in the middle of it, I look over at Eric Melvin, and his guitar goes out.
30 seconds in, my guitar just stops working. Here I am in front of a couple thousand kids. My doesn't work.
His guitar broke. Took about 5 to 10 minutes to figure it out. It gets going, and then the guy starts messing with it again, and he breaks it again. I was like, can't you just roll with the punches?
If he just would have played his guitar, just plugged straight into the amp, it would have been fine. But he had to mess with it for 10 minutes. The whole crowd turned on us, and everything just turned to crap.
Are you ready, you Jewish piece of is ruining our show.
Come on, let's go, buddy. What, you're in a hurry to go somewhere else? You have somewhere else to be after.
Eric Melvin says something to the crowd, like, "Wait, you got a better place to be." It started turning really ugly right then.
We're gonna do a little reggae music.
Hold on. You have 3 other guys with instruments, and you're blaming the one guy. Like, it's a punk show. I think I vote. Fuck those other guys. They're the ones at fault here. Okay, I want to argue this. They could have played something. They could have played on with and made that a bit into the show.
Yeah,
like you're already a joke. Your whole thing's a joke already. That
you suck.
Suck live, and you're like,
you don't have to make it true.
You see this guy? Fuck this guy. His guitar doesn't work, and then you plow into the next song without any guitars.
Yeah,
come on. Instead, they just sat there and talked shit at him. They're like, oh, look at that. They hate this. Oh, God.
Hey, it's not the show must go on. It's fuck the show. Let's make fun of him.
That's exactly what this was. They took friendship. Oh, we can fuck with them really good. We can just blame this all on him when it goes bad. Instead of just saying, let's send it and keep it moving.
Pretty good.
Oh, my God.
The promoters that would never call me, he's crying that he fears for his mother and his sister and their lives.
What?
It was our first show in Brazil, and then Melvin's guitar broke, but then he spent 10 minutes working on his tuner. He didn't need to do that. I mean, things were going great, and then he just stopped the show.
Let's do a song where you play the song that does.
It worked, and then let's change this. Let's try this now.
I'm trying to get the tuner working.
Oh, that's really important. You make it work and you go.
Because we couldn't get it back on track. The show was a disaster.
What an asshole. What an absolute asshole.
You make it work and you go. You just wasted time talking to shit, too. As we're doing right now.
I like it.
Yeah, me too.
It was a wreck.
Hey, thank you very much. I had a f***ing great time tonight.
I don't get annoyed very often, and I was pissed.
You guys were like, maybe it's this, and it f***ing fell apart.
What a diva.
How did he show her it? What a diva. I mean, you couldn't hear it. It wasn't even there. It was like, oh, and then if I play the clean channel, it was this. It's nothing. Well,
Melvin kind of forgot what our band's about, so I was a little upset, and I just, I had to say something to him.
Like, dude, just get your guitar working so we can play. Remember when we used to record records with no tuners?
Brazil was like our safety net. We'd been there before, we had a good promoter, and everything went well, except for us. We didn't go well. And now we're going to countries that we really have no idea what's going to happen.
One of the most exciting destinations on the whole tour had to be Medellin. Drug capital of the world, super scary, one of the most dangerous cities in the whole world. And coincidentally, one of the places where we heard nothing from the promoters.
On our own, we called the club that he told us we were playing at, and they said they had no idea of our show. So what are we supposed to do? We had to cancel that show.
And then, of course, all of a sudden, my phone's ringing off the hook and the emails are coming nonstop. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I tried and tried to get any kind of confidence in you guys. And at some point, I had to give up because all I had was lies. NOFX is actually my family. Do you think I'm going to take my family to this country I know nothing about?
He's fucked up already.
Oh, yeah.
He's so fucked up. It's my family.
he's hammered here, too.
Oh, dear God.
When I'm absolutely certain the people that are supposed to care for us there are f***ing useless. They were totally freaking out and scared. Suddenly, this one guy, Cheo, says, I need to know what's going on. Sergio from Colombia is receiving a lot of calls for death threats. The promoter from Medellin probably is dead. I really mean it. Colombia is not easy. If you do something wrong, you'll be murdered. the promoters that would never call me. He's crying that he fears for his mother and his sister and their lives.
What?
And he's in Medellin, Colombia, so it's like, it gets me a little bit, bad feeling in my stomach.
Doesn't make you feel good.
My bottom line is, you fear for your family. This band is my family. I'm gonna bring them to a place that I know to be dangerous, where I have absolutely no faith in the people that are taking care of us.
Yeah, like what are we supposed to do? We're completely in the dark of the whole situation. It's like, what the f are we supposed to do?
When we knew things in South America were going to be sketchy, and they are sketchy, and they're going badly. We're just hoping that we're finally going to get to a country where everything goes smoothly. But Chile was crazy right when we got there.
Whoa, that was a party.
Even before the show, the crowd was crazy, jumping off the balconies.
Kids were just coming over the balcony, crowding the floor area even more.
Valiant is a chill pill. I'm gonna take one. Feeling antsy. Could be seeing all the kids pouring over the balcony.
It just seemed pretty dangerous.
When we start playing it, it's the same way. Just kids crazy, jumping off the balconies.
Turns out there's about 3,000 people, and they all want to be on the floor. Sure enough, they just start
Doink, 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 doink. They're just constantly jumping, like, wow. And then everyone's running on the stage.
I was a little worried for my own safety a little bit. They didn't even know what they wanted to do once they got on stage.
Not the normal get on stage and then stage dive. They were just grabbing us.
I'm playing a song and some guy jumps off the balcony, boom, and he just runs up on the stage, grabs me in a headlock, and just choking me out pretty good. I hear him like, and I'm like, somebody help.
Yeah, they were just crazy. They were not stopping. They were getting on the floor. They were doing whatever they wanted to do.
The show exploded. The kids were just so pent up. It just exploded with energy.
It was a really crazy show, but we came on this tour to play crazy, chaotic shows, and we found it when we got to Chile. The Chile show was insane. This show is exactly the kind of punk show we were hoping to get by touring down here. Now I want more.
All right.
Jocko, I want more.
I same. Actually, that was really enjoyable.
That was.
Not that I didn't think it would be, but I just wasn't sure what to expect.
You're right.
In general, their humor, it cracks me up.
Yeah.
Like,
I love that. They had to cancel the second show. The second show. Because apparently people are dumb. And then their lives are being threatened.
Yeah. That was pretty wild.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. They're like, he's probably dead. That's why he's not answering you.
What?
All right.
I don't know what to do. How to feel. It's not good.
No, it's not. Yeah, no, I mean, it's got to be really uncomfortable in general, just being out of your entire element. Like, now this was really cool though. Like, I liked that they kind of did the way they shot this whole thing as well. Like and I like that they slipped in their music quite a bit too, just like as a soundtrack. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was.
I wonder what the next place is. I can't remember what it is, but I'm definitely intrigued and we're doing that next month. Okay. So it'd be once a month we'll get one of these.
Sweet.
Which is a real dick tease.
Yeah, that means I gotta wait.
Mm-hmm. That's all right. Give us something good to wait for sure.
Yeah, something to look forward to.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, this was really, really cool. I know one of them, they went to Russia, and I know there's one they went to Indonesia as well.
Ooh.
I think they went to China too. I remember them talking about it in the book.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just.
I know they were talking about South Africa too.
Yep, South Africa. Damn. Yeah, and what was your like favorite aspect of this?
Kent.
The manager.
I'm the manager.
I think it is also funny because like when we did see them live, and what this is 2022? It was their last show in Columbus.
23.
Was it 23? Okay. Their last
It
show.
was 40 year thing.
Yeah, and it was their last show in Columbus that they ever played. Yeah, Mike had legitimately said, Ken will take care of everything you need. You need anything, talk to him. We didn't see this guy fucking one time. We met him at the end of the 3 days.
Yeah.
At the end of the 3 days. And now watching this, I'm starting to understand the joke. I'm understanding the joke here, and it's good. I wish I would have known this at a time, because I was always like, man, well, that guy never, he just kind of, I don't know.
Who's Kent?
Who the fuck is this guy? We haven't seen him. We're just walking around. We have no clue where
We
the fuck we're
talked to
supposed to
him.
go. Yeah.
That's about all we did.
Yeah.
He got us here.
Yo, yeah, you're right.
There was zero direction when we got here.
Yeah. That's right.
But we were here.
Yeah. He did hook us up. Yeah. He did hook us up. So there's no complaints there.
No.
It was we were just very confused once we got there.
You want to talk two boys completely out of their element.
Well, to be fair, it was also partly because we thought it was going to be side stage.
Yeah.
Like we just got to the fancy side stage where you get to just, that's what we thought was happening. And then when we tried to get on the side stage, we're like, no, you can't do that with us. And we're like, it says all access. And we're like, yeah, you go back there. We're like, with the bands? and then we were really uncomfortable because we just weren't expecting. We didn't see that coming, basically. And we were like lost lambs back there.
Mm-hmm.
Mike did talk a little shit about how naive we were.
100%.
And he got a good laugh that was like our first back show thing. So it was a good time. It was great.
Yeah,
it's one of the things I was like, I don't think any other band would be cool enough to reach out to you and just be like, hey, YouTuber with 5,000 subs.
Yeah,
why don't you come hang out with us? Like it's just, I don't know,
Yeah.
So I thought that was really cool, and I see that they have that kind of vibe too with like they do care what's happening with their stuff to some extent.
Yeah.
But they're also very human in the like they're lazy about how they do stuff, and they're like, oh, we have this manager, he's a drunk. But hey, at least he shows up and does his job. Like, he's a fucking problem, but at the same time, he does his thing. Yeah. So what do you it's this
I asked
very
him to do this, didn't get done.
It's this very laid back kind of thing, and so I really appreciate it in general. Like I think it's really cool of them. I like this whole setup. I would have loved to do something like this in general.
Oh yeah,
like just obviously, we have no talent musically, so it had to be like a travel show type setup. Mm-hmm. But watch Chuck eat something pickle from another country. Legit, food over here sucks. You legitly when Hefe was packing like Oreos and stuff, and he's like, I just can't eat other food in other countries. Dude, you'd be dead. Going to like an Asian country, it'd be hilarious to watch you try to eat.
I'll figure it out.
It would be so funny
because I would not pack food.
I know
because I want to try the local cuisine, even if I'm gonna hate it.
You would hate it so much,
but I'm gonna do it.
Oh my God, you would be so cranky by the end. There would be, that's what I liked about this a lot because you saw. Okay, listen, you can all watch something like this, and like for example, where Melvin's guitar stopped working, and Mike was being definitely a little bit of a diva about the whole thing, where they could have just played on, made something of it, right? We all do that because we're human to some extent. We got into a plain civilization over some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Friends, this happens, and you just move on. That's why Melvin was just laughing it off. He's like, this fucking jackass. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we all have our quirks, and we're going to get to an annoyed level, especially if you're traveling, where you are mad at each other to that extent.
Yeah.
And you get the fuck over it. You get over it, yeah.
Though, I will say, Mike had a good point. Why didn't we do this like we used to do it? Just plug into the amp and just go.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah, no, I'm not saying.
Skip that.
See, this is like something that you guys yell at me about. Yeah, sure, you might be right about this, but did it help the situation?
No,
not a goddamn bit. So you could have just played through, made fun of him the whole time, still been hilarious, and then backstage reamed his ass.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. You didn't have to do it right then and there.
Instead, you just shit all over the rest of the show.
Yeah.
What kind of showmanship is that, Mike?
None. Zero.
Golly. And honestly, you know what it really felt like to me? It felt like at first it was a bit that they were making fun of him.
Right.
And they were just sinking the show because of it. And then when they started getting actually pissed, it's like, oh, actually.
No, that's not a bit.
Shit. Now I'm getting frustrated. That's what it felt like to me. It was like they chose this bit. We're going to fucking make fun of our buddy at all costs, including this show. But then when things really turned sour, they were like, no, this motherfucker's fault. That's what it felt like for sure.
And it's like you said, we all do it.
Yeah. This would be a scenario
Everybody does this.
This would be a scenario like you getting mad at me about something, and I'm like, did you do any back work to this either? And you'd be like, no, that's fair enough. Yeah. That's the scenario. None of you practiced. None of you gave a fuck.
I'm pretty sure that's happened.
yeah. I'm sure. And vice versa.
Hey,
so
why haven't we uploaded a video in a couple days?
I had an ear infection, asshole.
I hear excuses.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, we're done. We're done for the day. I'm going to yell at him. See, we do ours privately. That's what we should do. Anytime we're pissed off, we just gloves off, yell at each other on camera, and just upload it. Dude, with the civilization thing, when we were yelling at each other over the video game, I remember everybody in the chat's like, the boys are breaking up. I was like, what? You guys never had a squabble with your boy? Like, what?
My favorite part of that is typically, if it wasn't for that stuff, you probably weren't calling me the next day. We were going to deal with it next time.
Oh, yeah.
Instead, you called me because it's like, okay,
well, yeah, it's all the public.
Up.
Well, everybody's freaking the fuck out. I'm like, hey, Chuck, what? That was like legitly the phone call. What do you want? Like, he's just trying to be angry. You can just feel it, the next day. He's like, bitch, you love me. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
So what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? And that's how typically that goes the next day. Like whenever Chuck's mad at blows up, next time, Chuck, what were you thinking, dude? I'm like a disappointed dad, basically. That's how I approach the whole situation. And he hates it, but loves it at the same time. Man, I'm really proud of you, Chuck. And you just went out and did something like this. And you're like,
and then the tears.
How fucking dare you?
Why would you do this to me?
All right, Timmy, thank you so much for this. This was a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed our reaction to Backstage Passport. Until next time, y'all. Peace.